In this video, we'll talk about what I see lots of e-commerce stores struggle with, and it's building an effective post-purchase strategy. I'll walk you through the 8 post-purchase emails your store needs to scale up quickly. I'll specifically focus on first-time buyers in this video, so if you already have these emails set up inside of your Klaviyo account, feel free to check out our VIP customer flow that targets second-time or third-time buyers, or stick around to get some golden insights on how to better nurture those customers after their first purchase. We'll cover things that lots of stores simply overlook these days, but not you, my friend, because you have us. Ready? Let's go. As always, let's first take a look at where the post-purchase flow fit into your customer journey. Our attention here is directed towards what happens after your customers have completed their first-time purchase. And believe it or not, these flows are often underestimated in terms of their profitability within your automation toolkit. As we see countless of Klaviyo accounts that solely focus on their pre-purchase flows, also known as the new customer flows, which really halts their growth and prevents them from scaling up their e-commerce stores quicker. Because as you can see in your customer journey, a significant 2/3 of untapped automation potential remains unexplored. But no worries, because in this video, I'll share with you our battle-tested framework to craft a robust post-purchase flow, to boost your customer retention and to scale your e-commerce store quicker. But before we move on, if you need a quick refresher, check out our flows overview video where I covered all the essential automation emails your e-commerce store needs. Now let's dive in and craft yours. First, we'll begin by mapping out a solid post-purchase flow outline designed exclusively for your first-time buyers. Next, we'll focus on the content. We'll analyze top brands' emails for content inspiration. Then we'll dive into setting it all up within your Klaviyo account in no time. All right, guys, moving over to my computer screen, and I'll show you what we do here in Klaviyo. We use this table, okay, as the foundation of our post-purchase flows. And by the way, you can download this doc below and start crafting your emails. And what I want to do first is give you a quick overview on the different phases, right, inside of your post-purchase journey for your first-time buyers. So we have 3 different colors, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see it better. First color, red, is for the before their package arrives, the pre-arrival emails, and this is all the stuff you want to focus on. We'll tap into this in just a second. Blue right here is emails 4, 5, and 6. These are the cross-sell emails after their package arrives. Okay, and there's different metrics here that you see that are responsible to trigger these flows. And no worries, we'll help you set up every single one of these flows step by step at the end of this video after the strategy. And then email 7 and 8, these are the user-generated emails that is basically asking for reviews, super important for your e-commerce store, and also a video review or a survey. You can do both. This can tremendously help you with improving your product, improving your customer support, so on and so forth. Okay, so again, first section right here is pre-arrival emails to build excitement and reduce buyer remorse. 3 cross-sell emails afterwards to basically sell products, and I'll walk you through on how to use that. And ultimately, user-generated content, UGC. These are emails that you want to send about a week to maybe 2 weeks after the package is in their hands. After they use the product, you want to ask for a survey and also a review, maybe a video review, maybe a regular review. Testimonials is what pretty much make your e-commerce store strong. The more testimonials, more reviews you have, the more social proof you have, and people like to see other people using products, right? They don't want to be the first ones, and we're going to tap into this in just a second. So I pretty much made it easy for us to get started. All you need to do is just tap into the purpose, and you'll see exactly what you need to do with each one of these emails, right? How to set them up. So email 1 is thanks and welcome to brand name. This is just a suggestion for a subject line. And this email is all about thanking your customers for their support, right? They just spent their hard-earned cash on your product, and you want to thank them for that, right? It's not enough to just send a transactional email, and transactional email is just the order receipt, right? This is what you order, you use this credit card, shipping, billing address, so on and so forth. You really want to take the time to craft an email, right, that looks personalized and basically thank them for their support, sets expectation for the journey that lies ahead. Okay, so what they're about to receive in the next few days. Maybe another email with the tracking number. Okay, maybe also encourage questions, right? So you can set the expectations for that. You can go to social media, you can check, other cool posts about the product, about the brand. Maybe a contact support line, right? In case they need to ask any questions. You can also provide FAQ, right? Maybe to tackle a lot of their questions with an FAQ. And you can, obviously, I don't recommend to make the email super long with a lot of frequently asked questions, but you can send them to a frequently asked page on your site. I also want to show you a few examples here, right, of email number 1. Super simple. You can just thank them for their order and maybe even give them some sort of promo code for their next purchase. Maybe you can, again, suggestion for become an affiliate. Maybe encourage them to earn some cash if they really like the brand, to refer this to their friends and whatnot. Here's another example on, for example, how to use the product. Again, if it's like, you see, this is a frequently asked question that probably the company gets asked a lot, how fast you can see the product working. So 2 to 3 months. You can also set a subscribe and save, which is great. If you have that, you can definitely include that in the first email, as well as other things that we already pointed out, like the thanks, the FAQ section, the support line, all that good stuff. Okay, so this is what you want to include in email number 1. This email basically sets the rhythm for the rest of the emails in the sequence. So you want to take your time and make sure what is necessary for you guys to get started with. You can also start with a simple thanks, right? And then add things as you see fit. FAQ is a good one as well, but you have other ideas here that we share with you. Email number 2 is all about building excitement through happy customer reviews and highlighting your USP, okay? USP, unique selling proposition, AKA your secret sauce. It's basically what makes your brand or product stand out, your brand or product unique, right? There's a lot of competitors all the time for any store, right? If your store has demand, you will have naturally competitors, and just highlighting what makes your brand unique and using some happy customer reviews, right? This can really help you, bring the point home and showing your secret sauce via happy customer reviews, right? So all that is to achieve basically this, to build excitement, okay? So it's been a day after they place an order, okay? You just want to keep the streak, if you will, of their excitement alive, right? You don't want to just let them get all cold and just maybe they'll remember your product, maybe they don't. You want to send them, again, happy customer reviews, and also make sure that you highlight what makes your product or brand unique. So here's an example of a subject line. What your product, let's say something that makes your brand unique. For example, if you sell a vegan product, you can write what vegan, lifestyle is all about. And then you can, again, highlight happy customer reviews. And again, people who are into the vegan kind of lifestyle, they really care about that. It's kind of like their identity. So by highlighting happy customer reviews and also pointing out what vegan lifestyle is all about, you can help them build that excitement about your product that is still not in their hand. Again, all these emails are in red, are before their package arrives. So this is as far as email number 2. Email number 3, let's just tap into the bubble, okay, is your very last pre-arrival emails, and you'll want to use this one to tell them how to care for their new product, provide them some proof, either scientific or press mentions, to make them look forward some amazing results and squash any hint of buyer remorse. Again, buyer remorse, a big issue with e-commerce. People place an order, they didn't get the product yet, they might just ask for a refund, or they might be like, oh, is the product really gonna work for me? And that's exactly what email 3 is supposed to do, right? You wanna tell them how to care for their new product, first of all, and then provide some proof, either on other websites, right, press mentions, or scientific. Maybe you have some, scientific-based proof, like maybe you're FDA approved, maybe your product is USDA, which is organic. You have some press mention of other reputable sources, blog posts, or other websites that saw your product as really good, and this can help your clients basically squash that buyer remorse and have them again look forward to receiving some amazing result using your product. Here's a quick example. Okay, we believe in better. Congratulations on your recent purchase from Elia. You're now protecting and reviving your skin with beauty that breaks the cycle. Way to go. And then, did you know our formulas are made with active levels of skincare ingredients, so your skin looks and feels better than with each wear. We carry the Leaping Bunny certification. You see, this is what I was referring to with certifications, which mean none of the products are tested on our furry friends. Our sustainable packaging uses recycled aluminum glass components and responsibly sourced paper. US customers can send us 5 empties per month to be recycled responsibility, so they don't end up in a landfill. Okay, so this is a great example of email number 3, and this could be again transformed for your brand. You just have to find out exactly, like I showed you here, what makes your product, like what's up with certifications, maybe a did you know section like I showed you right now. So that is for the red category, and I want to jump in to how you can set these up inside of Klaviyo. So the way we do it is super easy and straightforward, and I want to show you exactly how to do that. All right, guys, moving over to Klaviyo. When your content is ready and you want to get this flow set up, all you need to do is just go to flows and type here at the top, creating flow, create flow. Here at the top, you want to write purchase, and you see first purchase anniversary or first purchase thank you. Okay, this would be a great flow to basically use, right? And you should get you there basically 90% of the way, right? So I like to basically use simple naming formats, and if you missed our video on naming guidelines, I'm going to leave a link to it down below. So this email should be more than enough to get started, and then obviously you can change it and tweak it as you see fit. Maybe you don't use SMS, you can just remove SMS, which is right here. Yeah, so let's get going. So first thing first, what I really like about this, using this flow, this pre-made flow from Klaviyo, is that you have the place order metric and trigger right here at the top, and also the flow filter that basically will only show this flow to first-time buyers. Okay, so this is what we want to do, right? We want to have this flow triggered by the place order metric. So here it is, triggered by the place order metric, and there's a flow filter that restrict this flow from being sent more than once. Okay, so this flow will only get sent to first-time buyers because the flow filter here says place order equals 1 over all time. And then all you need to do after you basically start crafting your email, you can basically edit this template. Okay, you can go into this email, the first email, and just edit the template, edit the subject lines, and edit, all the stuff inside to fit your brand, right? And I have a whole video on how to design your emails using Canva. So if you want to check that one out, how to design your emails, and I have another video on how to write copy using ChatGPT AI in minutes. So if you need help with copy and design, go ahead, check that video. So that can basically guide you guys on how to craft that. But in terms of the technical stuff, this is exactly how I would set it up, okay? So you see the first email as I have it here comes out immediately, and that's exactly what you see here. The second email gets sent after 1 day. So immediately, and then 1 day after, you have another email, okay? It's actually SMS. You can basically swap this if you want. You can also change this to one day as opposed to 2 days. So email number 2 comes on day 1, so after 24 hours. It's up to you. You can have it after 2 days as well. It's fine. And then all you need to do if you want to add email number 3, which we have here, right? So email number 3, all you need to do is just grab a time delay, okay? Put 1 or 2, depends on your store. You can test this as well, and drag another email. Okay, and this way basically you have email 1 comes out immediately, email 2, 1 or 2 days, you can change this, and then email number 3 after another day. And each one of these emails, you can see when will this email be triggered after the trigger. So immediately, day 3, so after 3 days and 4 days. So 4 days, day 4, day 3. So hopefully that makes sense. Immediately, day 3 and day 4, okay? So this is it in terms of the setup for this part. Now let's move on to this part right here of your post-purchase series. Now moving on to the blue section right here. Okay, these are your cross-sell emails, and this is what happens after their package arrives. Okay, so congratulations. If they didn't, cancel their order, they got to the cross-sell emails, which is the after package arrives email. And here we have 3 more emails that basically help you nurture your customers, okay, and also try to cross-sell them more products, maybe a product that is complementary to what they just bought, that helps enhance the experience of your first product. So let me walk you through that step by step. So the first 2 emails here, okay, email 4 and email 5, should focus on showing your customer, 1, more ways they can use the new product in their everyday life. So that's why it says your, let's say, vegan, again, I gave the example, your vegan lifestyle journey, something like that. If you sell, let's say, gym stuff, it could be your lifting journey, right? If you bought, like, let's say, a gym belt or something. It really depends on your product, and we gave you some subject line ideas here so you can see how we basically design these, okay? So 1, more use cases on how they can use their products in their everyday life. Really help them kind of like walk them through what's the best ways that people use this product, right? So this can, again, help them like your product more, get excited about the product more, about using it, so on and so forth, okay? And then 2 is take a deeper dive into the ingredients, or again, unique selling proposition of their product, so they can better understand how to use it. Something that really helps here is us versus them, right? So show the table. I can show you that right here as well, like an us versus them table. And then let's move on to email number 6. So you can email number 6, which is email 3 in the sequence, okay? So maybe another email that helps cross-sell, right? Another product in your store that helps elevate their products right now. So complementary product that elevates, speed up the results, and other products they viewed but did not buy, and maybe give them a discount to incentivize them further. So this is email 6, okay? So here we basically cross-sell power banks that they can use their products anywhere they want, right? So they're not dependent on an outlet, like an electricity outlet. They can actually get a power bank and charge their products like on the go, right? So here's a $5 off for that. This is email number 4 here. Here's another example on your dream setup. So this store sells headphones and audio equipment. So maybe you can complete your dream setup. This is email number 4. And these are the incentives that if you basically buy another product, will include a free 1-day shipping, okay, and free international shipping. Let me give you some more examples here of email number 4. So here's an important of self-care. So basically this email is all about, let's say, giving them an incentive on a subscription, okay? So you can also include that, give them like some ideas on self-care with the product. This product basically pomade that basically is also a sunscreen, right? So all about self-care and, blocking those harmful sun rays. So this is another idea on email number 4. Now, in terms of email number 5, I'll give you an example of that as well. So again, we said email number 5, it's all about showing what makes you different again, okay? So you can, again, cross-sell them on more items. So shop more optical glasses and shop sleep glasses, okay? So filters 90% of high energy blue light, doesn't distort color, set in premium Italian and German engineered frames. So these are some of the unique selling proposition that they have, which is 9 out of 10 customers experience significant relief from symptom related to blue light. Say goodbye to screen-induced dry eyes, eye fatigue, blurry vision, headaches, sleepless nights, so on and so forth. Okay, so you can see how to do exactly that. Take a deeper dive into ingredients, unique selling proposition, and you just saw how this company did this. And finally, you can go and try to cross-sell them. So here's email number 6. Again, all about trying to cross-sell them after you gave them a lot of info in your unique selling proposition. Okay, so here's a very short and sweet example, but we can say it again in super speed. Use this coupon within 5 minutes and take your health and wellness to a whole different level. Okay, you can even make it more specific on another product, like a complementary product. You can also keep it generic. It's up to you. But this is it for this flow. And now I'm going to move over to Klaviyo and I'll show you how to set up your cross-sell emails inside of Klaviyo. So we'll move over to Klaviyo, and what we want to do first is just get out of the flow we just set up and go to create flow. Click here on the very top again to search flow and write cross-sell. Okay, so here you have an example. You can do email and SMS. You can do only email. We recommend email and SMS, but if you just want to take it easy and step by step, you can use email and then you can add SMS later. Again, as we always like to do, let's use our naming guideline. Any post-purchase emails, we want to call it post straight line cross-sell. And this flow again is 90% of the way ready to go. So all we need now is basically create flow, add some time delays, add more emails, and obviously copy design. Once you get that, you can just edit and get this email on brand for you guys. What I like about doing it this way with the pre-made flow from Klaviyo, it's already triggered by the fulfilled order metric. And you want to make sure that they only receive this if they place one order over all time. Okay, so you can do one order over all time. You can also keep it as is. Okay, but it's not going to trigger it twice if they place two orders simultaneously. And you see that this flow filter takes care of that. Flow filter 0 times since starting this flow. Okay, and I wouldn't do it 14 days again because this is a cross-sell and review. I would basically just delete this email because we want to create another review section. This is a review section or review email, better said. We want to delete this email actually and create a brand new email for us all together. Okay, that is triggered by fulfilled order, which means fulfilled order is order either is delivered or typically is delivered, could also be on its way. So you want to definitely have this based on your store on order was delivered. Okay, because this is what we want to do after their package arrives. Okay, so after the package arrives, your journey starts, right? So we like to use fulfilled order metric if the store gets, like, depends on the store. If your store's order, right, gets delivered once the order was fulfilled, that's fine. If not, find the metric that gets the order fulfilled, okay, gets the order delivered, sorry, and then you can basically trigger this flow based on that. But typically, just to make it easy for you guys, you want to go off of the fulfilled order, and then I told you to delete that first email because it's more of a review email, and we want to have a cross-sell email, okay? And I gave you a few examples. You can keep it simple, more content-based, and send back to the store, okay? So this is how you can set up this email flow. Again, just add a bunch of time delays and emails. You see how we just add email 2, email 3 the same way, so you can make it a 3-step email or 2-step email like you see here. It's up to you guys. Make sure that this time delay is not 14 days. We're gonna leave the 14 days for the review section, the UGC emails that we're gonna do next. Okay, so this is it for emails 4, 5, and 6, the blue emails, the cross-sell emails after their package arrives. All right, guys, moving on to the last part of our first-time buyers post-purchase strategy. This part is all about UGC, okay, which stands for user-generated content. And in a nutshell, what you want to do in this phase is after you got them excited, reduced buyer remorse, after you cross-sell them, upsell them on different products, now you want to ask for one of the most important pieces in your e-commerce store business is collecting reviews. You can ask for regular reviews, you can ask for video reviews, and that can help you building trust, right? You can drive more post-purchase engagement like we showed you in the example right here in this part, where you can basically show, right, your customer reviews to show social proof, okay? You can later, even outside of emails, you can turn your user-generated content into Facebook ads, right? People using the product, unboxing the product, that can really make a big impact on your future customers, right? So let me show you a few examples of user-generated content. So here's a quick example, right? You can ask for a quick review. You can also ask for a video review. So it's day 30, you see, so they ask for a review after 30 days. They ask you basically about your journey. How likely would you recommend Bailroad to friends, right? This email, by the way, can also turn into your refer a friend, but here it's definitely asking for reviews. Basically, this is facilitated through either a Shopify app or a WooCommerce plugin. You can see we mention it right here and here. Yeah, so this is pretty much the two emails here that you can really get a lot of assets built for your store, for your business, and you can automate those using different Shopify apps and different WooCommerce plugins. So specifically on these two right here, since it's very individual, I'm not gonna show you how to set them up in Klaviyo. You do have a full video of me showing how to set up your Klaviyo reviews, okay, using the Klaviyo review app and also other review apps like Judge Me. I have a full video on these. But yeah, this is the end of this part here. And if you have any questions about the strategy, you can leave us a comment down below. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to get a copy of the table I shared in the video to start crafting your post-purchase emails, go ahead and check out the link in the description down below. And if you haven't watched my other Klaviyo videos, I recommend checking out my playlist, which has tons of them. My team and I actually built an entire masterclass on how to scale your email and SMS marketing, and we upload it to YouTube completely for free. You can go in there and binge watch them like Netflix. Boom, 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 boom. You're gonna learn a ton about managing your Klaviyo account, from flows to campaigns, deliverability, segmentation, and so much more. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing as well if you want to get regular updates on videos I release almost every day. I hope it was helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.